What's good, YouTube? It's Brazy Plays back with another NBA 2K26 My Team video. And today we're going to be going over a way you can kind of profit some, make a lot of MT off the Dunktober event. As you see right there, I just picked up an Amethyst for 9,000 MT. And because of the Tracy McGrady slash Zion Williamson um, Dunktober Wild Event Festival. I don't know what you want to call it, Wild Event Exchange. Um, a lot of these cards have went up massively in value, which for a short period of time will have a little bit of an opportunity to make some quick MT. So basically, each you need certain amounts of golds, sapphires, emeralds, rubies, and you need one amethyst for like Mac McClung and Zion Williamson. So, and you need these for Tracy McGrady if you're going to go for him, as we talked about in last video. Tracy McGrady, my estimation was way off because at the time when I recorded that video, those cards were not going for near as much as they are now. A lot of the amethyst have went up to like 2, 3, 500K. I saw Damon Stoudemire in for like 600,000, Luis Scolin in for like 300,000. So the prices have went way up. So Tracy McGrady is now closer to like a 4 million ish type card compared to like I think we estimated at least 25 or 2.5 million. So he has went up drastically. So we'll go ahead and instead of just refiltering, I'll show you kind of what I'm doing. So the Amethyst Wild Gems right now, and this video is the prices right now. You definitely want to check. So what I do is I kind of just go until I find some. So I'm actually going to buy that one because it's still a pretty good deal. So and you can do this differently than I'm doing it. So I do it I go cheaper just so in case they do drop in price quite a bit, I'm not out MT or I'm not losing MT. So right now we're looking around 42-ish. I just got that one for 30. So yeah, there's none up for 40,000. So I bought that one for 30. I can sell them for probably 40-ish, maybe a little bit more if I want to kind of wait it out, and I can make 10,000 MT. I'm doing primarily amethyst, but you can do this because they have kind of the highest margin, I guess would be the word for it. Um, but you can look at each one. So like rubies, they were going for I think like 15-ish K. So there's none up for 15. Let's see, but okay, they might have went up a little bit in price. So rubies might be a good one to go. Oh my god, they went up way. I could have bought a ton of these for. Oh my god, I messed up. Oh, I got Sixers on there. Okay, that makes way more sense. I was like, whoa. So you just do basically you do ruby, and you want to put wild gems on, and then like let's look at 14. There's nothing there, so you just want to keep going up a little bit and try to find like the lowest point. So these have been up for over an hour, so they're not selling quickly at 17. So we kind of know that it's probably or like high 15s is where most of them are being posted. So these have been up for a couple hours too. 15.1. Okay, so like 15 is where rubies are selling. So I would say you want to get those for 10 or less. Um, so we want to look there. Sapphires, I think they're around like 8 to 9K. So you probably want to get them under 5. Oh, they dropped down a little bit, I think. Or so yeah, they're around like 7-ish. So I mean, and you can do this like you can buy them like you could say buy one for like 6,000 and make a quick 1,000. But as you saw there, there's some that have been up for like around an hour, so they're not going to sell extremely quickly, and also you run the risk of them dropping in price a little bit. So emeralds, I was trying to buy for like 2,000. They're selling for I think like 3,500, 30 like 800 ish. So I'd say you want to get these around 25, if not lower. I have not been touching golds. I would say if you are going to go after golds, I would try to get them under 1,000 because and you're gonna get a lot more of those. So I mean, you can probably like, get like 15 within like a 10 to 15 minute stretch and then sell them all for maybe like 500 MT to 1000 MT profit. But for me, eh, if they would drop down in price and you're sitting on like 30, 40 cards, um, you could end up losing a decent amount of MT off that if they all drop back down under 900 or so. So I'm kind of staying away from the golds because I bought some I think last night for like I bought all these for 1,000, and at the time they were going for like 2,800. But as you can see, I put these up for 24 hours, and they still have 12 hours left, and there's a lot of cheaper than this, so these probably will not sell. I also did pick up this Carlos Boozer for 9,000. He's in the is it Joe? It might be Joel Embiid. Trying to think of who would make the most sense. Let's look quick. So he's in the Scottie Pippen. So I bought him for 9,000. There's only one up right now for a bid for 15, so I could probably make some money on him. Um, but there was a ton up for like 12, 10K. I almost picked up a Mario Ellie for 100,000 on a last second bid, but someone jumped in at the last second and got him for 110 because I've seen that card go for as much as like 800,000. So I figured maybe if I could grab him and wait until there was like no more on the market and just put him up for a bid, and hopefully someone was like that was the last card they needed for Scotty, and I can maybe get 300,000, but didn't end up getting him. But I'll show you some of the cards. I've been at this for probably 10 to 50, I don't know, like 15 to 20 minutes. Because I think I started on Emeralds and I only got a couple for under 2,000. So we'll look at the active bids. So like these, we saw these go for, I think it was basically 44K. This is basically 60K in profit right here. And then we picked up Clyde Drexler for 30. He's going to sell for 40. Another thing is too, definitely look at the values, the amethyst especially. Look at the values of the actual card. Don't just go off the baseline wild gems, because some of these cards might go for like, if you get lucky, I doubt you're going to get like a Paul George under 26K, but like that card goes for like 3 to 500,000 most of the time. So you could get one of those cards or like a DeAndre Ayton, Mo Bamba, um, trying to think of some of the other ones like Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson. If you get some of those cards, you're gonna make, if you get them for say 30K, like I got this Clyde Drexler, you're gonna make 150 probably off of a 30K card. So you might get some of those too. And honestly, kind of, I think why the cards are getting posted is that like at these prices, like say you just look at like Amethyst, and then you look at max bid, and you got like probably John Collins and I don't know if that's a snipe because I think you actually need some of those cards, but I don't know. Okay. But like some people might just look at Amethyst and lowest and see like 10,000, so they're throwing them up for those prices just to sell them really quick. But they're obviously they've obviously changed a lot because of the which it looks like all these are Dunktober, so um they've obviously went up a lot. Or some of these people might have tried to sell the card like a week ago for 7,000. It didn't sell, and now they're just putting it back up. So definitely take advantage of that. Like I said, this is not going to be something that you're going to be able to do for like weeks. I mean, it's probably going to be one of those things where you'll probably get maybe the rest of this week, if not a little bit less, to like make some money off this, because most people are not going to be getting T Max. So you're really you're really going for the Zion, or the people that are going for Zion. So you need like, what is it, five golds, I think 4 emeralds, 3 sapphires, 2 rubies, and 1 amethyst. So you're basically like, once a lot of people that are going for this card get it, and if you want this card, I would definitely do what I'm doing to grab the cards you need for it and get them at a lot cheaper price. To me, I was gonna grab this card, but I think that MT is more valuable. I don't need a small forward. Zion, I think, is 6'6", so I don't see the value there for me. But I did play against him in King of the Court, and he is a pretty good card. So, um, I mean, if you guys are looking for a small forward, I wouldn't say he's a bad option. Also, we'll give a little sneak peek on King of the Court. this is the first week I did not get tier two. It's actually really frustrated because I just kept getting a ton of quits that were not were not giving me any points, and I just, got my three losses right under the tier two. Also, I don't like that the tier four to tier three gap is basically 1,000 points, and then the tier two to tier one gap is like 2,000 points. But then for some reason, the tier three to tier two gap is 5,000 points. So I don't understand why they made it that way. I don't know if it's just because that's where the rewards get better. So we're getting a 90 overall hidden gems this week. We'll open that tomorrow. But yeah, I was very disappointed with just how this week went. Looks like Ty's gonna win again. Hopefully, I'd say he's probably the best player in the game right now, so much deserved. But um, yeah, that's kind of basically all I had. I just wanted to get this out as quick as possible so you guys can find this. I mean, there's going to be obviously there's probably already people made videos on this, and there's going to be more people making videos, so these filters are going to get more competitive. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're sitting there either watching a show, watching football, whatever it is, and doing that, you might be able to grab 5 6 of these and make a quick 150k mt. So good luck, everybody. Hopefully, you guys get some. Let me know down in the comments if you get anything crazy from these filters or if you make a lot of MT. I'd love to know. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you, guys.